Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who's watching to Let's Be Aves-ing You. It's more England. Now, I think I may have had two promises that I was going to do. I think I said I was going to do Besiktas and Porto on camera, but I didn't, because in the most recent video I said I would do Kazakhstan and Finland on video. Now, that's my own fault, but we will go through those results that we've been doing in the meantime. So since our last England games, it's impossible to tell because they don't put the two things on the same. So we played that on the 7th of September. So since then we've had a few games. We played Benfica, beat them 1-0. I played Shakhtar in the Champions League, smashed them 3-0, very easy. Mateu, Kovac and Petrov scoring. We then beat Beiramar 1-0, which is a good result because we always seem to struggle against them. We then We then battered Freyamundi 4-0 before the two games that I think I said I would record. Besiktas a 2-0 away win against the Turkish champions, and then a 2-1 win at home against Porto. Their first defeat in almost exactly 2 years. Their first defeat of this century and this decade, and the last defeat was also to us. So that's exciting. What it means is we are currently top of the Premier League with 21 points from 21. Porto are behind us, having drawn a game and lost a game to us, and Sporting are behind us only by 3. So we're in a strong position in the league. We're doing very well. We're going good guns. The addition of the two midfielders that we bought this summer has certainly made us a little bit more potent. But we're not here to talk about Aves. We're here to talk about England, and England have already qualified, I'm pretty sure, for the actual World Cup. Let's just have a look. I mean, it doesn't say Q. Hang on. Is that because, let's go to all. Is that genuinely because we haven't qualified? No, I think we must have qualified by now. Sitting as we do on full points? No, 22 points. So we're same as Italy. Everybody else doing pretty well. How's San Marino getting on? They are third in their group, which isn't bad, although they're not going to qualify for the World Cup this year, but never mind. So yeah, let's finish off this qualification section by playing Kazakhstan and then Finland. I think it's a pretty easy final two games. We could get upwards of, added 6 points on, so we could end up on 28 points. Anyway, Sam Graves playing pretty well. I again didn't call up my boy Bailey because, I mean, what's the point? So we'll just leave things as they are up front anyway. Let's go for defensively. We'll put John Connor, that John Connor probably, but also possibly not, there, and we'll put Russ Barron on the bench. I hear Masha tramping about behind me, clomping. She doesn't clomp. Anyway, we're playing Kazakhstan. They have this guy, Roman Saburov, up front. He's terrible, has 1 goal for Kazakhstan. This guy, Andrei Kozlov, also terrible. Do we recognise anyone there? No, the goalkeeper doesn't even appear to have a number, but I think that's just because the number is black. Valery Abdullayev, 50 cap man for the Kazakhstani national side, or the Kazakh national side. So well done. Our assistant manager can only have knowledge of 2 of their players. That's how obscure they are. So let's see what we can do here. I think we might be able to bring on I think Russ Barron might be able to come on for his England debut. I'm pretty sure John Connor's making his debut today. John Connor made me laugh. It's 50-50 as to why I called him up. Funny name and talent. He's obviously not as good as Ustinov. Makes a foul, and we've already within 3 minutes got ourselves a penalty. Coupe's going to take it. Scores quite a few goals for England. Coupe, quite like him actually. Is he going to score here? Oh, good finish. Abdullayev went the right way, but Coupe slots it home. The Swindon man doing very, very well. What was I going to say? What was it saying? Oh no, what was it saying? Oh, John Connor. Called up because Kazan is injured, or possibly he's suspended. Chesnakov has a good effort, but Makaleni makes a good save. The Czechs are now above Finland. It's quite a battle for that third place. Not that I think it makes any difference. I have a feeling that just the top one goes automatically through, and then the second best team gets a knockout game, like a qualifier. But this is a qualifier, so a playoff game. Thank you for the English songs I'm singing. Curry has a shot. Abdullayev makes a good save. It wasn't really like he was saving much of a shot. Stenning's ball comes in. Ustinov gets it away. Reed collects, and can he recycle it for us? He does. Connor to O'Leary. Weeks forward to Reed. Reed still going. Hits Graves on the bum, and it goes out for a corner. It goes out for a free kick 'cause it was offside. Oh God, the English that I use is terrible. Blakeman's been playing pretty well in his two caps or 3 caps. But yeah, good find by me. What with him playing for Real Madrid, I noticed that there was a funny news headline. Oh, Katika Reedus' shot was just saved. His header cleared off the line. But yeah, because Blakeman was last season playing for Castilla, the Real Madrid second team, he announced that he wanted to move on to a bigger club. Now that he's been called up to England, which I thought was funny. I was like, well, I mean, you do play for Real Madrid, so just... so I don't know whether that means he's actually going to move on or whatever, but, Graves, good effort. Abdullayev makes a great save. Surprisingly good save. They've actually not been... Have they been that dreadful during qualifying? I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah, they have, yeah. I think we only beat them 3-0 or something, maybe even 3-1 at home, so... is this stupid formation? It really doesn't make for fun games. if you're the other team. Oh, Graves finishes that off easily though, and we are 2-0 up just on the stroke of half time. Easy. 27 goals for us in this qualification campaign so far. The Kazakh stadium looking rather insanely large, with its like see-through roof and stuff, so I'm not sure how this is really being... I don't know if that's true. Do they actually play in such a big stadium? Anyway, we're playing pretty well, pretty happy with this. Sam Graves. In real life, Swindon are 2-0 up against Fleetwood Town, who I am currently watching the Twitter of. Don't even know who scored our second goal. I wasn't aware that we were. Stenning through. Oh, finish that, son. Put it on target at least. 52 minutes gone. I think we can... Oh, the Belgians are now much further clear than the Czechs, so I think the Czechs are drawing. I don't know what's going on there. Not really interested either. Let's give Russ Barron his debut, and given how much I like May, let's bring him on. I don't like him that much. He's fine. Just saying. Let's maybe unpause the game. That'd be fun. See this corner come in. Katikaridis taking that, and doesn't really make sense. Shevchenko, assuming he's not as good as the Shevchenko, clears and Blakeman collects, puts the ball up to Graves, who can cross, surely. I don't think that was offside. I don't think that was offside. 58 minutes gone, 60 into the 60s now. Shevchenko's free kick. Oh, they've snuck one back. Could it be nervy? Oh dear. What can we do? Let's go for Harding. I never bring Harding on, so let's give Harding a game. Maybe Harding can come on and score us a goal. Yes, please, if you could. Twine has scored twice for Swindon. That's what we like to see. Unbelievable free kick from Shevchenko there, up and over the wall. Makaleni not given much of a chance. You got to think that's probably the only goal he's ever going to score for Kazakhstan. So let him enjoy it. Coupe puts the ball in, Harding scores. Easy. I am a great manager. Identify a weakness, sort it out. I've realised now, playing this game with essentially no stakes, that it probably would have been more interesting to have recorded the previous two and left these two out. But it is what it is. Apologies for that. I was last night talking with Sam and Josh on... They're the only two viewers. You guys. On Facebook. We had a Facebook chat. And I was playing some of the games during that. And that's when I ended up accidentally playing the Besiktas game before I could even record. So I played that during that chat, and then I thought, well, fuck it. May to Harding. Harding has a good shot, saved by Abdullayev. Belgium have conceded 2 today, it looks like. Let's have a look. Can we find them in this? Oh, my goodness me. Do you see that? Bosnia and Herzegovina 2, Spain 1. Oh, the lag. What's happening here? And the ball comes off the post. That's a shame. Yeah, so the Czechs are winning. And somewhere in that big old mess of life is your boys Belgium. They're not doing very well, I think. I'm ignoring the San Marino score there. Belgium 2-2 with Finland. Graves still going. I can't. Why is it so laggy? Okay, the score thing lags it up. Noted, knowledge. I think, to be honest, I think I knew that ages ago because I feel like I remember commenting on it. It is what it is. Coupe puts out Connor. Connor, can he put the ball in? No. Weeks to May. May out to Blakeman. Blakeman puts the ball forward, surely. No, May gets it. 2 Weeks now. Weeks all the way out to Connor. And now then, can we get it forwards towards? Let's get one more goal. Coupe goes in for it, and I think Ustinov put it out for a corner there. Kazakhstan couldn't handle someone, and we have won the game 3-1. We did what we needed there. Something about qualification being in the bag. I mean, we've definitely qualified, and I feel like we had already. Did Belgium end up drawing? They did. Belgium drew 2-2 with Finland, showing that our 3-2 win over Belgium seems a bit more laboured than possibly it should have been. Greece smashing San Marino 4-0. That's a shame. Croatia getting their expected 8-0 win over the Faroes. Northern Ireland 2, Denmark 0. That's nice. Belarus beating Cyprus 2-1. That's a bit of fun. So are we? Oh, so we finally only just now qualified for the World Cup with only one game to go. Well, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Good. Coupe May now named man of the match. Petrov is taken ill on Bulgaria duty. Coupe, does he still play for Swindon? He does still play for Swindon. And is he actually good? No. Okay. Good. Played 1 season in Dnipro. That last season that we played at Lviv. No, that can't be true. That's the first season we took over at 91-92, I think is the first season we took over in Portugal. So we're talking 20 years before. Oh, gosh. Okay, now let's play Finland. I'll pause this and I'll be back in a second. Bye. Okay, here we go. We've had an injury to Des Fox. I mean, it sounds like a newsreader. He was our backup left back. So I've now called up a backup left back. He's actually quite good. He was playing for the under 20. Well, he's not even been capped by the under 21s, but he's been only capped at under 19. Is it him, Derek Moore? Yeah. So he plays for Forest Green, has also played for Bristol City, so he's gone through all of the dreadful West Country sides. Anyway, he's come into the side. He's all right. I mean, he's been a runner-up in the FA Cup. Is he as good as Blakeman? Let's have a look. I mean, arguably, potentially slightly better than Blakeman. So I think, why not throw him in? Why not throw the fucker in? We'll leave John Connor out on the old left. We will... Hang on. Russ Barron. Right, Russ? What about you, O'Leary? He plays for Girondins de Bordeaux. I mean, he's so tall. How tall actually is he? 6'3". He's great in the air. And what about Isakeshi? What's he good at? I mean, he's also really good. He's only 5'11", though. Okay, so we'll put Derek Blakeman in for Chris Rowland. We might actually give a rest to Kati Karidis because he gets the job done. I don't know what that means. And do you know what? Harding can start ahead of Graves. I have bloody well decided it. Jason Piper, have you been capped before? You have. He's a decent centre-back. He's a very good centre-back, 6'2". He was in the squad for the runners-up. I don't even remember who he is. Dean Weeks. Let's have a look at him. I mean, he's good. He really is quite good. So he's played twice for that fucking fascist Israeli club, though. He said... Okay, so let's take out Winterton. Let's put... Hang on, Hobson. How good are you? But you are like 400 years old. Okay, Piper in for Winterton. And actually, maybe you can start. Let's just have a bit of fun with it, lads. It's Finland. Lads, it's Finland. Away to Finland. Do they have... Did we not have a Finnish player? No, I don't remember any of those names. So no, can't be bothered to check. Let's crack on. Juho Koko, good name. I'm going to say assertively, go out there and... oh, look at all those greens. Look, we do actually get... I actually get some response from them now, instead of the first sort of year and a half of being England manager, where I was like, guys, should we go play football? And everyone just completely blank-faced. But that's what happens when you come second in the Confederations Cup. People start to respect you. Here's the light. It's on. I've got nothing more to add. Coco, big ball forward, straight to Moore. What was that for? I assume that must have been because of an injury. Stenning, Curry. Has Curry... I feel like Curry scored in one of our first games as England manager. I think he might have scored an absolute worldie. And since then, I kind of have in the back of my head, Curry's going to score here. I don't think he ever has scored since. So, McElhenney makes an easy save against the Finn. They've got 14 points though. I mean, that's pretty good for Finland. Finland are not very great. That said, they're in a group with Lithuania and Kazakhstan, who are also not good. Reed, what an absolute stunning goal that would have been if he'd gone all the way across and then cut it across. I mean, Bailey would have scored that, let's be honest. Stenning puts the ball in. We actually, speaking of Bailey, because I've not picked him for the last couple of squads, one because of injury and one because of forgetting, and also wanting to keep him fit for our domestic games, which is just an awful conflict of interest. But I do side with my club. What was I going to say? We have two... So I deliberately agreed to two friendlies. I think we're playing one really slightly odd team, and I think we've got Italy in the November friendlies. Or if there are no more friendlies this year, it's the first set of friendlies next year, for which I'm planning to call up Bailey to give him a little bit of England time with the boys. But I think we're getting quite a good squad. We're still struggling with those midfield berths, Harding. We're still struggling with the midfield a little bit. It's not where I'd like it to be ideally. Like, you would really like for us to have not to, central midfield particularly, like so May, Curry, that ilk, but then also Coupe's just not good enough if you look at his stats. But he plays really well for England. He's very much my Danny Welbeck. I don't need doesn't need more explanation. So stop talking. Connor crosses towards Stenning. If you get that much head on it, considering you were behind the man, that should go in. That's my view. Hartinen. Piper wins that. Coupe. Svensson. Clearly a Sweden reject. Mattila. Coupe running with the ball. Gives it to Reed. Coupe crosses into Harding. Harding has to just hit that home. Hirtanen, who even is he? Matikailo, and Sundell heads over the bar. It's fine. Belgium are beating the Czechs to just absolutely confirm their second place in the group. You feel like a goal's coming here. I don't know why. Was the away kit blue for England in 2012? Why would anyone ever want a blue away kit? Where's the England red? I can't believe we don't have a red kit here. And it's somehow Stenning was a corner there just before the half time. Stenning's corner comes in. Maninen clears. More, surely he can actually play to Stenning. He does, puts the ball in. Matikailo, I don't know. Anyway, he gets it clear. Now, Maninen, more to Harding, and we get it. Oh, what the fuck was that? Rubbish. We do sometimes make football really look like really hard work. They're not even playing some kind of super uber defensive. They're playing 4-4-2. I mean, man for man, we're definitely better than them, probably in every single position. Quite how we're then struggling this much. What on earth are they doing? Oh, it's got to be offside. But Harding goes around to the man and misses. off you come at half-time, Malado. That is an unforgivable miss. Do you know what? I support Dean Lawson. On you come. Absolutely unacceptable miss there. You can't play for England and miss that. So bye. Even though it's utterly meaningless. Nevertheless, I have a point to make. Coupe gets booked early doors. Oh no, he doesn't actually get booked. Connor. Coupe to Piper to Curry. Barron to McElhenney out to Connor. We keep hold of the ball all right now. So I feel like, okay, we won the Euros, but it feels weirdly like the European. Oh, Reed. It feels weirdly like the European sides are in a bit of a funk at the moment. I'm slightly concerned that when we play someone, because in the World Cup we will inevitably have to play someone like Brazil or Argentina or the Republic of China, and one of those big clubs, and by clubs I mean countries, will force us to play like we did against Italy in the Euros and things like that. So I just don't think we're going to do that well when we get to the World Cup. But you never know. We are second in the world, which, I mean, yeah, I'd be offended if I was anyone else in the world, except for maybe Finland. But I mean, even Finland are giving us a game here. That guy's name is Rati. Oh, you're kidding me. Of course. Okay, weeks on for Piper. And, Moore's playing pretty well. Let's maybe say... we've got nothing else. Maybe let's take off O'Leary for Katikouridis. See if we can get Katikouridis on the end of a corner or something like that. Have a bit more wine, why not? 56 minutes gone. We've got plenty of time to score again. We've conceded 9 goals. We've conceded nearly a goal a game in this qualifying section. The helpful thing is being that we've essentially scored 3 a game. Poor. It's not impressive. Defensively, we're certainly not the strongest outfit. Are we going through one of these sessions? No, we're not. Oh, we might be. Hang on. It's gone clean over the bar. What happened there? Katikouridis seems to have headed something over the bar from a corner. But the game didn't let us see that. Connor, up the line to Coupe. 2 weeks. Come on, let's get it forward now. Curry to Reed. Reed to Curry. Curry goes from long range. The keeper just sees it out. A perfectly reasonable exercise from his point of view. 75 minutes gone. Could we nick a late winner against Finland? Weeks, huge ball to Lawson, down to Reed. Hirtanen makes a great save, and they do clear, but Moore collects and gives it back to Stenning. Moore. Do you know what I didn't do is call up Reed again, either the winger. I need to take more time over my England selections. Because the problem is so I remember I'll take him out and then I'll remember him for next time. And then because it's so long between selecting squads, I then completely forget that he's even... Oh, did that come off the crossbar? Or is that... Yeah, he did hit the crossbar. Marnin then puts it out for a corner. Stenning in towards Curry, doesn't get there. Rotti comes out for it. 85 minutes. Can we nick a last final point? No, we might even lose it. Or McElhenney makes an easy save. But yeah, they did have that last chance. Oh, it's Masha.
Hello.
Hello, Masha. Say hello to everybody else.
Hello.
Good chance there for us. Would have been absolutely spectacular if that had gone in. Katikouridis to Reed. Oh, don't break these Finnish hearts. Fair enough. He didn't. Kind of wanted him to, though, really, if I'm honest. Hirtanen. Baron. To Lawson. To Weeks. Out to Moore. We've got less than a second and we're done. I mean, their goalkeeper's probably got man of the match, right? Anyway, I'm far from pleased. We didn't dominate them in the way that you'd think that we would do. Shame. Bulgaria beat Belarus 4-1. Seems harsh. Albania beat San Marino. San Marino really slipping back down to their usual performance levels. I suppose having 2 excellent players who are both in their 30s doesn't compensate for the fact that everyone else is still a bank manager. France has secured a playoff. Greece as well. Wow, lots of good teams have come in second. Mateu got his first cap. Well done, you, sir. Nolan. Finland result disappointing. Yeah, well, obviously. And Ted Johnson, the man from the 1920s, has claimed that they're disappointed. Well, fuck you. So that's that then. I think I will come back for one of these group games. Maybe the home game against Valencia. To be honest, I'm not sure. Let's, for the sake of me being able to play some of this game without recording it, maybe let's just come back and wrap up the group stages with the Nacional de Madeira and then Besiktas games, so that I can actually enjoy having a bit of a run through between recording each game. Because every time we have it when it's recording like that, yeah, I get tired and bored. So we'll come back for that one, Besiktas Nacional, and we'll see where we are with that. So see you in a bit, guys. Bye.